Well, it was almost dry enough and warm enough to plant. We got a storm come through today. So we're going to do some shop work today instead. We're going to split out some plot seed and we're going to do some brake work on the service truck. We were initially going to swap out drum brakes for a disc brake conversion kit, but we don't like the disc brake conversion kit. So we're going to put new drum brakes back in. Got to order those and see if we can get a hold of some. So we're going to split out plot seed today too. Got a lot of bags to split out. We do a lot of plots out here. So we're making a plot seed bag divider out of an old hog trough feeder. Donnie's working on that over here. We'll show you guys the finished product on that here in a minute. We're going to build a stand for it and we'll split all this stuff out. We turned this old hog feeder into a plot seed distributor. And it's pretty slick. We had a different system last year with a funnel and a valve and made a lot of dust and it didn't work very well. So we rigged this system up out of a Traeger auger and a piece of PVC and an old hog feeder. And then that's our scale that we use for our air conditioning charging systems. So Don's got his scale set up here. We know the number off of the net weight. So on these bags, they put the net weight per bag with the seed. So we split that out on our big plot. We have 30 different hybrids and 12 rows per hybrid. And so that comes out to 360 of these Ziploc bags that we have to fill. So it's a lot of work to get them split out. It takes us most of the day. And then we also have 5 other plots that we put in. It's for a total of 600 of these Ziploc bags. So we go through a lot of Ziploc bags and this system has made it a lot easier. So we'll split them out, put them back in the bag so we make sure we get the right hybrid put in the right place. And whenever we get a plot set made, we'll put them onto a pallet like this. And I've got them numbered, ready to go out. So all I gotta do is grab the pallet, take it to the planter, grab the right number, and load it in the correct order when we go to plant our plots. So we'll show you that later on when we get to planting corn. So we got plenty of work here to do this afternoon. All the plot seed isn't here yet, but it should be here tomorrow, the rest of it. The whiffles isn't here yet. So we'll get this split out and be a little bit closer to being ready for planting season. All right, we're cracking along pretty good on the plot. About halfway done or so.
Oh boy, you recorded and I messed up.
Of course I'm recording. We always get the mistakes on camera, right?
Oh boy. That's it. That's how it goes sometimes. That's right. We gotta...
So we put a little bit too much in there. We just had to take some out. That happens every once in a while. But it's been working pretty slick. We made a few adjustments to the system and we've got it working pretty good now. Don's been running this rig. So we started dumping it into here instead of straight into a Ziploc bag. And then Don takes it after we get the correct weight in there, Logan.
Yeah. Oh.
Throws it in the bag real quick and then Logan can start in. That scale is really accurate. Come on, who's gonna win?
Not on camera.
Get him.
I don't want to embarrass him too much.
Yeah, right. He throw you down.
No.
You had that double cheeseburger for lunch. Gonna hold you down. Let's go see what these guys are doing on that brake job. I think they've been fighting it a little bit more over here than we have over there. I've been hearing some grunting and groaning. What do you guys think?
We're just about got the second side back together.
Been giving you some troubles?
A little bit, but not too bad.
What's that?
Not unless you put it together right the first time.
How many times did you guys have to put together the other side?
About 4 or 5. 4 times, yeah. Well, the problem is he thought we was going to replace disc brakes, so we just tore everything off without anything, so we had to go off of a diagram online on how it goes back together. If we'd have known we was doing it this way, we would have just done one side at a time, and that way you have something to look at on the springs assemblies and everything. And you don't do it every day, it's not something you just remember.
Well, that would have been helpful to have some pictures or something too.
Yeah, but we thought we was going to put disc brakes on, so there was no reason to worry about that.
Well, it's looking good. It'd be nice to have new brakes on this thing. Getting sick and tired of those rear brakes locking up whenever you pull it out of the shed. So, looks like they've got this side tidied up. I don't know if you can see that very well, it's kind of dark. So we'll let them keep on working. Hopefully by the end of today, we can have this thing out of the way again. Just need to change the oil in it. And we're getting down to the end of the plot seed. Well, not really the end, halfway through. A couple more hours and we'll have that about tidied up and we'll move on to other chores. Sounds good. Well, it's 5 o'clock. I think we're gonna call it a day after this set here. What do you guys think? How's it going?
Going pretty good. It's a lot better than last year.
I think it's a lot faster than last year. How's your back?
Oh, good. The old trigger finger's getting a little sore.
I don't think we've changed the battery out on the drill.
Nope.
So it's
It's on one.
Yeah. So the old hog feeder is doing good. It's doing its job. For those of you who don't know about the plot seed, each one of these is a different hybrid of corn. So the genetics of corn varies a lot from company to company and industry to, well, across the industry. So we've got different genetics from different companies. Got our DeKalb, Pioneer, AgriGold, Whipples will be in this one, Bex, which some of those cross over, Channel, some of those kind of interact with each other in a way. So each one of these is unique in their own way, and we want to take a look at them. They've all got a unique identification, so they've all got their own number, their trait packages, so what they're treated for or what they're genetically modified for. This is all for conventional corn. It's all genetically modified on all of this. So herbicide resistance and insecticide resistance packages. There's different levels and different packages that you can get with these. So we'll take a look at each one of these individual hybrids, and we'll go out there and we'll scout them throughout the year, see how they're growing out in the field, check their stock quality, make sure there's no disease issues with them, standability, make sure that we like the looks of them before we'll plant them in the entire operation in our larger fields. So this gives us a good subset to look at, especially with new hybrids that are coming out. The newer ones are more expensive, so this gives us an opportunity to look at them first before we go spend big money on new hybrids, and it's helped us out a lot in our operation. It's been worth the effort to do it. We've been doing this for 3 years now. This is our third year. Our first year, 4 years ago, we got taken out. Plus didn't work, but it's been working since then, and we're going to keep on doing it. So I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you next time.